Okay, there's my baby sleeping. Hi, baby. Honey.
Yeah.
What are you doing, babies?
I thought you were gonna sleep.
Huh?
I thought you were gonna sleep.
Hi, babes.
Hi.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Are you coming back into the room?
Yeah.
Are we going to do a little Sue's quick and easy spot here?
Are we?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we can do the tour right now.
Do an impromptu tour?
Yeah.
This will be on Facebook, or YouTube, excuse me.
Yes, it will.
Sorry for those YouTube fanatics out there.
You mean Facebook?
Yeah, Facebook, YouTube, whatever.
That's our view out there of the water. And they're working on something over there. I don't know what they're doing, but go show them the deck area. That's the view. Show them our little table area.
There's a beautiful Sue from Sue's Quick and Easy.
This is our living room / kitchen area with the fireplace and TV, and it's really high ceilings. And there's an upstairs area and an upstairs bathroom up there, but we won't go show you. Or do you want to?
That's pretty dark up there.
Yeah. There's an upstairs right there with another bed and a bathroom. And then over there's the bed that we slept in last night, but we're going to sleep in the upstairs room tonight, so we have a fresh bed. And then there's this little area right here. I don't know what you would call that. A sink and a mirror. And we don't need to show them the bathroom. Although I'm disappointed because it's only showers and no jacuzzi or anything. I think that they could get rid of the dining room table and put a jacuzzi right in there. That's what I think.
I think you're right, babe. And
wait a minute. And I'll be back in a little bit with some Sue's travel tips. Hey, and welcome to Sue by the Sea. This is Sue from Sue's Quick and Easy, and I'm doing some travel tips today because my husband and I are on vacation. And behind me is the beautiful Puget Sound. We're on Whidbey Island, and we have a really nice deck, a really nice room, 2-bedroom room. And we gave a little bit of a tour earlier of that, and it's really quiet here except for right now there's a boat engine running and they're letting water go, so, but later on tonight it'll be very quiet. So, well, we had the noisy neighbors too last night, but that happens at any hotel that you stay at. So anyways, I am going to give you not only cheap travel tips today, but I'm going to give you just plain travel tips. And my first one is very important. Make use of the amenities. You're paying for the room, dang it. Use as much water. Well, actually, we couldn't use much water today because their water was turned off for like 4 hours, which really sucked. But that wasn't their fault, and they did provide water bottles for us, so that was cool. And we did have 2 toilets, so there was 1 flush per toilet, so that worked out too. And we were gone most of the day too, so, you know, it was fine. It didn't bother us that much. But when everything is working in your hotel room, make use of the amenities. You paid for it. You can leave the lights on. It's not like at home. You can use as much water, take as many showers. That's a good tip. And my second favorite tip is make sure that you look at Living Social or Amazon Local if you have it in your area, because I got this really cool room, which was typically $631 for 2 nights, and I got it for like $300. So 2 nights for $300. Usually you would pay $631. Good deal. And on Living Social, And Amazon Local, usually it's everything that you buy on it is half price. So definitely check out those two sites before you travel, because you'll find some good restaurant coupons, you'll find some good travel, you know, everything. So look on there. Also, another way to save money when you're on a trip, if you can stand being around people, which usually I can't, and I like to get away from everything and everybody usually when I go on vacation. But if you're a people person and you like to travel with other people, you can bring another couple along, especially like a room like this where there's 2 bedroom areas. Bring another couple, share the expense. You'll travel cheap. You'll have fun. If it's another couple that's your best friends or something, could have a good time and save money. So that's another option. I think another tip that I have too is be prepared when you travel. Because I'm part of the anything that can go wrong will go wrong club. So make sure you're prepared. And a couple ways that you want to do this is make sure when you pack for a trip, do it a couple days in advance when you're not hurried. If you're hurried, you tend to forget things. And when you're on a trip, it's not like you can just run home and get what you forgot. So you really, really want to make sure that you pack a few days in advance when you're not hurried and make sure you got everything. Now, when you travel, or when I travel, I like to bring some comforts of home. This is a room spray. It's always nice to have homey things when you go away. I also bring a lot of candles. I love candles, and when you go to a hotel and stuff, you want to personalize it. You want to feel like you're at home, so bring things from home that make you feel good. Another good tip when you're traveling, bring extra plastic bags with you in your suitcase or whatever. They're good for a multitude of reasons. For one, they're extra trash bags, so they go great for that. For two, they're also great for, like, if you have dirty clothes and stuff and you don't want to put dirty clothes in your suitcase, you put them in the plastic bag first. And also when you're packing your suitcase, I like to compartmentalize things in my suitcase, like clothes in one section and what are you waving at? Clothes in one section, medicine in one section, you know, have things organized as much as you can. Take what you need. Be prepared. Even if you have to pack a little bit extra, it's better to be prepared than to be on your trip and go, dang, I forgot this at home. Another great tip when you're traveling, if you have medications, don't just bring a bag with all your medication and pill bottles in it. Get one of these things at the dollar store. They're very cheap, and if there's multiple people in your travel group, you can always take a permanent marker and write your name across this white line in the back. And this is just really great to just take your pills and put them in for each day, or morning, noon, evening, and bedtime. And it's just great to have that because, you know, if you're traveling, a lot of times people lose things, and you don't want to lose your whole pill bottle and not have that. If you lose a few pills, like in one of these things, at least you have your pill bottles and extra pills at home. So this is a really handy thing to take when you're on vacation. Buy stuff before you go. This is another important tip. Buy stuff before you go. Now, what you want to do is, a lot of times when people go out, they don't really keep track of what they're spending. And they eat a lot of meals out, which really adds up after a while. Excuse me. Buy food, you know, at your local dollar store, snacks and things, microwavable stuff, and just keep that in your hotel room, in the mini fridge or whatever they have, because that way you can eat some meals in the hotel and choose which meals are most important for you to go out. Because if you do go on a trip and you're eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner out every day, like I said, that really adds up in a hurry. So yeah, make sure you bring stuff with you from home to eat and snack on while you're in the hotel room. We bring like fresh fruit, microwavable stuff like bags of chips or whatever, and that way you don't have to eat every meal out. So it's a very practical and economical way to travel. Save your change. That's another good tip. Save your change. I always have a change jar, which is like a big pickle jar at home. And my husband, when he comes home from work every night, he knows the change goes directly to me. And the change goes in a change jar. And it might, even pennies add up. It might not seem like much, but, you know, depending on how much change you accumulate through the day, you can have 50 to 100 bucks in no time. So save your change, have it labeled for your specific purpose that you're saving it for. Let's say it's a trip fund, or let's say it's a going out to dinner fund, or whatever it is. What are you doing? My husband always tries to distract me constantly. Anyways, sorry. Yeah, save your change, because it really does add up. Everything adds up. Okay. Now, here's another thing that people do when they go on vacation. They like to go window shopping a lot, and usually that window shopping ends up being you're buying a bunch of stuff that you don't need, that you're going to drag home, it's going to be put on a shelf, and it's going to collect dust. If you're trying to save money when you're on a trip, make it like a treasure hunt. Make it fun. Look for one specific item, for instance. If you don't want to spend a lot of money when you're on a trip, for one, find free activities in the area that you can do. Hiking, biking, whatever. Outdoor, it's fun, and it's free or cheap. But if you are saving money and you want to buy something, look for that one particular item and make it like a treasure hunt. For instance, let's say that you have wanted a really cool antique clock for a long time, okay? Look for that one item. Don't buy a bunch of useless stuff just because you see it in a shop window and it looks kind of cool at the moment, because, like I said, later on it might not be so cool and it'll just be on your shelf collecting dust. So if you're looking for one specific item, keep it in mind and do a treasure hunt. Go to various different shops. Look for that one special antique clock that you've been looking for a long time, because then when you get home, you will be happy with your purchase and you won't have spent a buttload of money. So that's one tip if you are trying to save money when you're traveling. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Here's another one. I have to look at my list. Clean your house before you leave for a trip. Now, most people, when they're going on a trip, they plan it weeks, sometimes months in advance. And nothing is worse than coming home from a trip to a really filthy house. So if you can, before you leave on a trip, make sure your dishes are done, your floors are vacuumed, everything looks neat, because then when you come home and you're already bummed out because you're coming home from a really nice hotel on a really nice vacation, you at least want to come home to a clean house, not one where a bunch of dishes are piled in the sink. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to go back to a house with a bunch of dishes piled in the sink, but things got hectic and I just really couldn't clean before I left for my trip. So that's a really good tip. Oh, here's another one. And I just thought of this one. If you do take my tip about buying things to keep in your hotel room to eat and microwave and stuff, if you buy canned goods, make sure it's either a flip top or you bring a can opener. Bring a can opener. Because before, I have traveled and I've, bought some chili at the dollar store or whatever, and you get to the hotel room and you realize, uh-oh, no can opener. How am I going to open this with my teeth? So yeah, bring a can opener if you bring that kind of stuff with you. Also, bring lots of plastic forks, knives, spoons, and microwave plates, things like that. Because even though this hotel has dishes and stuff, and a dishwasher, you really don't want to do all the things that you do at home that's so romantic when you're on vacation, like doing dishes and stuff. So if you have a lot of throwaways, like paper plates, plastic silverware, you can just eat and throw it away and not have to worry about dishes. Another good tip for when you travel is talk to the locals. If you're not sure about things, they know. So if you don't know where something's at, don't try to be a hero and waste your gas, because gas is expensive, just driving around trying to find something. Talk to the locals. They know where stuff's at. And plus, the locals do like to give advice, and a lot of people do like to chit-chat, even to strangers. Ask the locals. Also, a good tip is save money by walking when you can. Park your car somewhere in an area there's lots of shops and just walk. It'll be good exercise for you and you'll save gas. You don't want to waste gas when you're on a vacation, and you want to save your gas for if you do have a sightseeing tour or something that you need it for. So just be conscious of these things. Keep a log of your spending to see exactly what you're spending, because sometimes when you're on vacation, you don't really keep track and you end up spending more money than what you really wanted to. So keep a log and keep track of what you're spending. Also, sometimes the hotels will have coupons, and you can ask the front desk lady, or you can look at the little pamphlets that they leave on the tables in the hotel room. coupons for things. You know, if you want to order a pizza, there's usually phone numbers for ordering pizza or whatever. So yeah, that's definitely a good tip too. Another cool idea, like if you're traveling in the summer months or something and you want to save money, picnics are a really good idea. You can pack something up, have fun with your family members, packing things up and your little cute basket, and go somewhere nice and scenic for a picnic. Look at this. This view is incredible. So, and we have a table right here and everything. So this, if it was the summer months, would be a really great place to have a candlelight dinner. And let's see, like I said, use the amenities, use what you can. Oh, I also like to bring my own shampoo and soap and stuff, because I use liquid soap and I don't like those little hotel bar soaps. So I like to bring my own bath soap and my own body wash and stuff like that. And so whatever you have from home that makes you comfortable, that you want to use, go ahead and bring it. Make it feel home. Home away from home, I guess I should say. And yeah, I think that pretty much covers it. But most of all, make sure that you're safe on vacation and have a good time. And visit your Living Social or Amazon local, because you'll find some really good deals. So have fun. Happy, safe traveling to you guys all. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye-bye.